Esiva, this is GF Laserboard from GamerFuture.com, and what is going on, guys? Today I want to talk to you about a new app that came to Bungie. Now, this app has been out for a while now. Luckily, I was invited to the beta when it was a closed beta. Then now they released it to the public, and they've updated a few things, but it's a really cool app. The reason I'm making a video about it now is because I know a lot of people still don't know it exists. A few other people use another app, which is an extension in Google Chrome. But this is actually really cool. A lot of cool things within this app. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk a little bit about what the app does. Basically, the app will list on the left-hand side, will list all your guardians. For example, if you have your hunter, it'll list your hunter. If you have your titan, it'll list your titan. And it'll show you all the weapons you currently have equipped for each slot. So we're going to pick my warlock just for, future reference. So let's say I'm looking for a perk. So let's say I'm looking for something like Firefly. All right, so I put Firefly and hold on, I misspelled that. Firefly. I put Firefly and it tells me, okay, the only weapon you have that has Firefly is this primary, which is my Fatebringer. So let's say I say, okay, well, I want let's see, let's look for a weapon or a armor that has Hidden Hand. So we'll go Hidden Hand, and it tells you which weapons have what and where they're at. So that's really cool feature. I mean, it's easy for you to find a weapon that you're looking for that, for that specific. Let's say you're looking for a scout rifle that has full auto. Right there. Now you know. Okay, so we have this one that has full auto. We have the Bad Juju with full auto. We have the scout rifle with full auto. The No Time to Explain, and so forth and so forth. So that makes it really cool and an effective way for you to find weapons with specific perks that you are wanting to have or are looking to acquire. Or maybe you're just checking to see if the weapon you got has full auto. So that's really cool right off the bat. Then you're able to switch on between different characters like I showed you. Another cool feature is, let's say you're looking at your primary slot and you're like, I'm going to want to move this guy to my, I want to go ahead and move him over. Pretty much, let's go ahead and move him into my vault space, right? So that's pretty easy to do. What you're going to do is you just right click on it and it says transfer to vault. Click on that, automatically goes to your vault space. Now, it doesn't have to be like that because you don't really have to right click on it. You can easily just drag it in and it will automatically go into the special weapon slot. As you see, very effective stuff to do. If you want to pick up a weapon that you're like, oh, okay, well, let's go ahead and put that there. And okay, I'm not gonna. I might use this one. Let's go ahead and put this one there. It automatically puts it in there. But let's say you want to equip a weapon. You're like, oh, I think I'm gonna use the Soros this time around. All you do is drag it in there, and it'll automatically transfer into your primary slot. As you see right there, it automatically transfers, and in game you will see it popping up saying that weapon got transferred. So that's very similar to what we have in other games. But I like the whole search feature. Another feature I do like is a damage type feature. The damage type feature allows you to go ahead and pick a weapon. So let's say we have a Nightfall, and that Nightfall is going to be Solar Burst Nightfall. So then I just click in Solar, and it tells me all the weapons I have that have Solar abilities. That way I'm easily able to filter out which weapons have. I can just go ahead and equip them to my special weapon, equip them to my primary weapon, equip them to my heavy weapon. That way I know which weapons at the current moment have solar damage, so I can do that Nightfall easily. So, same thing with Void, and same thing with any other type of elemental damage you might have. Another cool thing is you could pick, if you want to go ahead and select, every slot, just show your primary. If you want to go ahead and just show your ghost, if you want to just show material and consumables and all that stuff, it allows you to select which ones you want to show at the current moment. So I thought that was really cool because it's a very good way of filtering. Then it also has rarity. Let's say you want to make sure to see if you have all the exotics in the game. All you do is go ahead and check all the exotics you currently have, and that's going to be throughout. If you can check on your hunter, it's only going to show the exotics once you push down right there on the bottom as well, making a very good way to manage your inventory and show exactly what it is that you have. And you could do that with rare, like let's say you have rare weapons, like, I have some rare, I might want to go ahead and dismantle those. So you can just go ahead and dismantle all your rares just to create enough space. As you see right there, every time I go up there, it keeps saying Bungie's in full screen because it allows you to put it in full screen. So you have a secondary monitor. It makes it really cool. to have the app in case you're playing the game and you want to be switching weapons on the fly. Then we have everything else. It's pretty much, this is what's in your vault. It'll show you what's in your hunter. It'll show you what's on your titan. And it will show you pretty much everything else. So you can pick each character individually and it'll show you exactly what's in there. So let's say you want to go ahead and check out, oh, did I collect all the, let me see, did I collect all the masks from the festival? Okay, so those are all collected. You don't have to go ahead and do it within game. So that makes it really easy. Another cool feature I want to show you is the ability of going full screen. As you see right here, it allows you to go from full screen to compact to comfortable. Pretty much the difference between comfortable and compact, it will go ahead and drop it down as a list as opposed to having it in a square fashion. So this makes it so you can just go ahead and see, makes it really easy for you to see what damage each weapon is fairly fast instead of going over it. It also gives you the ability to see what primary weapons you have and the amount of damage it has for them. So you're able to go ahead and go back to compact. Compact pretty much details the weapon and like that. So now you can go ahead and also sort it by light. So let's say you want to know which weapon has the highest light, which weapon has the lowest light, right? So this is a good way in case you're trying to reach the highest light level. But I'm going to show you a neat feature within this app that's really, really cool. Then we have item types. This is pretty much primary weapons, special weapons, heavy weapons, and stuff like that. So this is a good way of keeping a note. Now, rarity shows will sort them out from exotics to legendaries to blues to greens. So just pretty much put all your exotics on the top, put all your legendaries in the bottom, and then put all your rares in the bottom, and then put all the the whites and all that stuff within the bottom portion. So it just shows it up within the amount of exotic, legendary, and classifies them like that. So that's really cool. So one of the coolest features on here is the reload feature. This will allow you to go ahead and reload if you want to reload your inventory. This feature right here called max light. So as you see right now, my warlock is 311. So you probably like, man, I have so many weapons. How do I know and how do I find out what is the highest light level my character can go? Well, that's pretty easy. All you go is go to the little icon right there, click max light, and it will automatically sort out and give you all the weapons on your character that give you the highest max light. So as you see right there, it moved a couple things over. It moved over my sorrows. It's moving over my heavy. It moved over a couple slots within my weapon slots, and that gives me light level 315. Now the only downfall within this portion right here is that with your ghost, it doesn't move your ghost. Actually, I didn't see it move my ghost. Let's give this a try. So let's go. Hold on. Let's go ahead and transfer this over to my hunter. Okay, and that should bring down my light level, I believe. Okay, so transferred it to my hunter. Let's see. I want to go ahead and try to transfer that on my. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the max light again and see if that ghost gets transferred. Because last time I didn't see it transfer before I did this video. I was trying to check, but I'm gonna go ahead and double check if it does that. So let's go ahead. Yep. Okay, so it automatically transfers this. So it did transfer it to the warlock. So let's say you're going to run a raid again and you're going to run it on your hunter. That's easy to do. You're like, oh man, I don't want to switch over my gear. Click max light. It'll automatically switch everything to your hunter. And as you see, he goes from a 291 and he will go ahead and go as high up as a, what does he go? I don't know. We're about to find out right now. So 314. So right off the bat, my hunter just becomes 314, making it easier for me to complete that raid, without having to switch any gear. Automatically switches all the high level gear into my character, which makes it really, really cool. So as you see right there, it's a very effective tool if used properly within Destiny. Let me know, what do you guys think of Gear Manager? What do you think of the max light level feature? What are your thoughts of this new app? If you haven't tried it, let me know in the comment section below. If you've tried it, let me know if you haven't tried it. And if you have tried it, what do you think about it? And if you haven't tried it, do you plan on using it when playing Destiny? I hope this video was helpful and informative. If it was, make sure you guys leave a comment and a like. And don't forget, guys, for all things Destiny, head over to GamerFeature.com, where we empower your game.